go Netflix. Well, this next film, called Old Man and the Gun, basically tells the true story of Forrest Tucker, his escape from prison at the age of 70, and his string of heists that confused authorities and enchanted the public. It's also Robert Redford's farewell screen performance and is now available on video on demand. So how about you take a quick look?
Excuse me, I'd like to open up an account.
Well, great. What type of account do you have in mind?
This kind.
The Old Man and the Gun is based on an article in the New Yorker about Forrest Tucker, who spent his entire life robbing banks, getting arrested, breaking out of prison, on and on for his whole life.
You said he was armed.
He had a gun.
You saw it.
Well, he was also sort of a gentleman.
The idea of being free from the law, being free from strict rule, I was always attracted to that sensibility. And this film offered that chance, but in an upbeat way that would be fun.
Forrest, he's a criminal, but he's just so damn charming.
Don't go breaking my heart now, okay?
Look at that. Is he smiling?
It's big.
Real big. Do you think we can pull it off?
Because this movie's so much about Bob's legacy and honoring that, it just felt like an opportunity to create movie history.
A lot of the films I've made involve characters who were outlaws. They wanted to escape the boundaries of how you're supposed to live a life. So I think that was sort of in my DNA.
It's the idea of the renegade, the idea of people who cannot adjust to the restrictions in society.
You know what I do when the door closes?
What's that?
I jump out the window.
Redford is somebody I've watched my whole life. He has an enormous amount of presence, and I think that he brings something special to every part that he plays. And it's partly who he is, and it's partly the character he's playing, and it's fun to watch.
You were involved with that Over the Hill gang, right?
Yeah.
Did you catch him?
Not yet.
I think I saw this as my time to leave the stage. I've been acting since I was 21, and when you get to be 80, that's enough. This feels like a good project maybe to go out on.
Well, he definitely got that right. It was a great project. Now let's talk about Roma. It is Alfonso Cuarón's one of award season's most talked about film, and of course it's definitely for good reason. So this movie Roma is set in 1970 and 1971. It's a semi-autobiographical take on Alfonso's upbringing in Mexico City, and it follows the life of a live-in housekeeper to a mid-class family. Well, the women are central to the film's plot, and it explores the power within women that transcends class and socioeconomic status.
Leo and Sofia are really strong women, but they are also women that are like facing with everyday life. And there's also a very complex relationship because they are employer and employee, but at the same time, they are family.
Cleo no es de la familia por la sangre, pero el hecho de que la señora Sofía la recibió en su casa y todo el apoyo que le ha dado, Cleo lo siente como si esa fuera su familia.
Buenas noches, Cleo. Buenas noches, Sofía.
Pues en la película se reflejan las diferencias en las clases sociales y ella es de la clase social más baja y es fantástico que le haya dado esa importancia a esa clase social y la haya sacado a la luz. Para mí eso es magnífico.
I think Sofia and Cleo are two women that are both left alone to face the consequences of their maternity. And they share this maternity. And they are linked with a really strong bond of affection.
Mi mamá también es empleada doméstica. Entonces era como que tratar de hacer lo que yo veía que ella realizaba.
The way the characters started to be close to our own lives was something really magical. I live alone with my child and with the woman that helps me raise him, and that's my little small family. So I think this is really moving for women that have had to stand alone. Cleo and Sofia are heroes of motherhood and of love. They're heroes of everyday life.
Now, before we say goodbye to you, I'll leave you with a final film recommendation, and it is exciting. Literally, we were just waiting for it to drop because it was meant to drop on Thursday. Well, when the first John Wick film was released back in 2014, no one expected it to be a huge hit, but it was. And now it is back for a third outing. Keanu Reeves returns as the moody hitman and brings Halle Berry along for the ride. So here's the trailer for John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. Enjoy.
What have you done?
To dream the impossible dream.
There's no escape for you. The high table wants your life.
The right, the unrightable wrong.
Tell me what you want.
Passage.
I can't help you.
To reach the unreachable star.
Do you expect him to make it out? A $14 million bounty on his head. And everyone in the city wants a piece of it. I say the odds are about even. Doc, 5 seconds.
John Wick, excommunicado in effect in 3,
2,
1.
and away we go.
Sophia, we're not going in like the old days. Just a conversation.
Nothing's ever just a conversation with you, John.
Now, it is almost the end of the show, but before we go, here are a couple of things to enjoy this amazing weekend. So, M. Night Shyamalan's highly anticipated film Glass hits the cinemas on Saturdays. It has huge names in it, including Samuel L. Jackson, James McAvoy, Bruce Willis, and Sarah Paulson. It's the explosive conclusion to Shyamalan's Unbreakable series and promises to be a thriller. But then again, you see, there are those people that would always rather stay at home, and if you fall into that category and also fancy a sci-fi thriller, then look no further than CBS all-access show Star Trek Discovery. Sonequa Martin Green returns as the lead character, Michael Burnham, and watch out for the appearance of the franchise's iconic character Spock. It's the perfect show to spend the weekend binge-watching and is now available on Netflix. Now, in case you're wondering what we're still about to bring to you, well, we're sorry. It's the end of the show, but not to worry. It comes up every single day, Monday to Friday to Sunday, 4 p.m. every single day on the Rise News channel. So until next time, when we will meet again, I am Kachi Ofye, and thank you always for watching.